Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Gone Rogue. And in this episode of Gone Rogue, we are going to talk about the Los Angeles Dodgers winning their 7th championship, their 7th World Series championship. So, on this episode of Gone Rogue, we are going to talk about the Dodgers championship drive. So to start off, the monkey is off Clayton Kershaw's back. That is right. In third time is the charm. So the Dodgers went to 2 World Series. Then last year, they didn't make the World Series, but this year they did under special circumstances, and it turned out the third trip to the World Series is the charm. So if you watch my previous episodes of Gone Rogue, not in this generation of Gone Rogue, but the last generation of Gone Rogue, I've also talked about, rarely talk about the Dodgers. And the last time I made a Gone Rogue episode talking about the Dodgers is how they didn't meet their expectations. So as you can see here, we are driving towards Angel Stadium. They think that they claim LA, that they are not in LA, they're in Orange County. It's funny how Angel fans are like Clipper fans. They think they run LA, but when in reality, the fan base of the Los Angeles metropolitan area is not. The majority of the fans in the Los Angeles metropolitan area are not Clipper fans or Angel fans. Man, that's really funny. It's funny how the Angels claim that they're the Los Angeles Angels when they're in Orange County. But back to the topic, which we are talking about the Los Angeles Dodgers winning their 7th World Series title, championship, pennant. It has to be great to be a Los Angeles sports fan. And I mentioned that the Angels aren't LA's team anymore. It's the Dodgers. Dodgers and Lakers are now running the show in 2020, despite how 2020 has been a tragic year for LA sports, especially with the tragic passing of Kobe Bryant. So we're not going to forget Kobe Bryant and what he stood for in the city of Los Angeles and across the world. But I know I made a previous episode of Gone Rogue where I'll talk about the Los Angeles Lakers winning their 17th championship, and it just seems so right that the Dodgers came through in 2020. They came through in 2020, also winning a championship. So we have 2 champions, and you know that the city of Los Angeles is the city of champions. So you have the 2020 NBA champion in the Los Angeles Lakers and a 2020 World Series champion in the Los Angeles Dodgers. How great is that? Especially how bad this year has been with a passing of a sports icon in Kobe Bryant. And it seems so satisfying is that it's kind of like a revolving universe, is how it tries to correct itself from what happened back on January 26, 2020. I mean, we're not going to forget where we were on that tragic day. But back to what I was saying, and let me analyze the Dodgers. And man, one thing that I wish is that I wish the Dodgers faced against Houston Astros. I cannot pronounce Astros. It's Astros. And how great would have been if the Dodgers were to beat the Houston Astros. And I know I said this in my Lakers championship drive episode, Gone Rogue episode, where I just wish that the Lakers and the Celtics, instead we got the Miami Heat. But back to what I was saying is that a championship is a championship, and these championships are for Kobe. So my breakdown of this World Series, even though I'm religious to basketball instead of baseball. Here are my not 2 cents, but my thoughts on this World Series. Man, Dodgers were able to win Game 1. They were able to come back from a 3-1 deficit from the last series before going to the World Series. Dodgers won Game 1. We know they went 2-1 or 2-1 or 3 or series tied 2-2, because in Game 4 or Game 3, not sure which game it was, the Dodgers just pulled. The Dodgers looked like they were the Clippers all of a sudden. And that last play, whether it was in Game 2 or 3, I think it was in 3, in the last inning, it was a walk-off. And the Dodgers, Chris Taylor just messed up that play, and I was like, my goodness, the Dodgers are the Clippers. It's happening, and the monkey is still on its back. And I thought at that time when that play happened, I thought this series is over. The Tampa Bay Rays were going to win it after tying the series 2-2. Whether it's I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I don't have a memory like when I watch basketball. But it was either in Game 3 or I think it was in Game 3. But you know what I mean, because it was one of the lowlights for the Dodgers, but a highlight for the Tampa Bay Rays. And talking about Tampa Bay, just look at how the Dodgers were able to beat 2 Florida teams. Just want to put that out there, how amazing it was, how coincidental it was that both of those teams that played against LA were both from Florida. So the last game, Game 6, man, Game 6 was a seesaw ride, roller coaster ride, where Game 6, I mean, man, the Tampa Bay Rays manager just pulled one of the biggest mistakes, like pulling their pitcher, and and we know as a Dodgers fan that we criticize Dave Roberts, but man, that's worse play than Dave Roberts. But without all that being said, that led to a Dodgers championship, just like that. And what else is there to say? Dodgers are the World Series champions. And that's all I have to say for this episode of Gone Rogue. If you like this video, please give this video a huge thumbs up. Comment in the comment section below on what you think about this video. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Be sure to check out my other YouTube content that is on this channel. And thank you for watching Gone Rogue, and I'll see you on next one.